Hello, welcome on back to my channel guys. Today I'm going to do a bold red lips but simple soft neutral eyes which you can wear on any festival that's coming up. This look is more suitable for nighttime events, so just keep that in mind. I'm using the Kama Ayurveda rose water as my toner today just to wet my face so it's easier for actual skincare to penetrate into my skin. Next, I'm going to use 2% BHA liquid exfoliator by Azani and really cover my entire face with it. It also creates this really sticky base for my foundation, so if you want to stop here you can, but I will still use my moisturizer after this. But first I'm going to use my ever so loved and used and abused Biotic whitening lip balm. Look at how much I have used up already. Next I'm going in with my Mother's Purse eye cream and very lightly massage that around my eyes with my ring fingers. I am making sure not to put too much pressure during this. Be very gentle with your eyes guys. Final step up our skincare, a moisturizer, and I'm using Peppy Plum from Bella Vita Organics. I figured I have so much layers on already, so I'll do a light non-oily moisturizer. Also, I'm not going to use a primer today, so doing your skincare properly does make a difference. Starting off in a makeup fast with a peach color corrector from Elegel, I'm gonna do my under eyes and then quickly blend that with my PAC 219 concealer brush. This brush really is amazing guys, no wonder it's favorite of so many people on YouTube. I do really like this brush. Then I'm gonna pat over that with a Faces Canada HD finishing powder. Basically a translucent powder so that my corrector doesn't mix with my foundation. And the reason I'm using translucent powder for this is because I don't want pigment of the powder to mix with my corrector as well. That's the main reason. I'm using Fit Me Matte and Poreless foundation for this, and this is in the shade 230. It gives you this smooth medium coverage. As you can see, it says matte, but it's not the most matte in my opinion. It definitely has a little sheen to it, but it's buildable and it looks flawless on the skin. When you're doing your eyes, make sure to stamp the foundation, like press it in as I'm doing with this Kabuki brush. You don't want to drag it, it will disturb the color correction underneath that we just did. For my highlight, I'm using this Fit Me concealer in the shade 20 Sand, and I'm applying a good amount of this underneath the eyes and working my way towards my temple and my chin, and basically place it in a way that will help me kind of lift up my face. I probably didn't need to use this much of concealer. I normally don't use this much concealer, but as you probably know that Fit Me foundation isn't a full coverage one. Keeping that in mind, I'm using this to kind of sculpt and give dimension, and that's why I'm kind of using on so many areas of my face. Again, blending all that in with my 219 concealer brush. Well, dabbing it in is the right word for what I'm doing here instead of blending. You can also go in with a sponge after this if you're in a hurry like me. This will just kind of make sure your concealer is seamless on top of that foundation and there are no edges. Set that all in with powder. I would usually do cream contour now, but since we are going with bold lips today, I want to keep the rest of my facial feature pretty soft. So I'm gonna skip that contouring step and that whole step, and just leave the powder bronzer to do that work for me. And for that I'm using Wet n Wild Dolce de Lace contouring palette, and I'm so sorry if I'm butchering the pronunciation. I'm running this down the side of my nose, and I'm just using this product to kind of like bring back a little bit of that dimension, and I'm blending it with a fluffy eyeshadow brush afterward. I'm also going to use the same bronzer to start the eye look. This eye makeup is going to be so simple and so easy, and this will help draw most of the attention to your bold lip that we create, starting from the outer corner and blending inward. Next I'm gonna grab my very handy small all matte palette. It's all natural. It's called Last Wish palette from PAC. Using the same brush as before, I'll take this beige shade. It's like almost whitish but like beige, and blend it on the third fourth of my eyelid. It will give me this soft open eye look instead of just brown eyes. I feel like this makes my eye look more natural looking rather than brown smoky eyes. Then with a small angle brush, I'm taking a brown eyeshadow and placing it along the lash line. There's really no specific shadow I recommend you guys to use for this. You can pretty much take any brown shadow you already own, and that should work just fine. For this look, you don't really have to have like much of a makeup kit or anything. Everyone has one neutral palette or at least brown eyeshadow or brow powder. I'm focusing this on the outer corner of the eyes and working that shadow into the crease, slowly bringing it in and building it forward towards the inner corner. I then will use a blending brush to blend everything together. Next I'm taking both the bronzer and the brown shadow to start smoking out the bottom lash line. This isn't a step you want to rush, guys. This can really go bad and end up making you look tired and exhausted if you drag that shadow too down towards your cheek. For the brows, I'm using Artisto Brow Styler pencils, and I have two shades here. One is honey brown and one is ash gray, and these are from Blue Heavens. So I'm gonna not go crazy with my brows today. I'm not gonna fill them in too much or reshaping the brows, but I will use this brown shade for the front part of my brows, and as I move towards the tail of my brows, I'll make it out to darker as I go. And for the tail part, I'll basically use the darker shade, which is like grayish black, so it's not too black. So in final look, you get this like really soft brows with the help of mixing two shades. Now I'm going back to that Wet n Wild contouring palette to bronze off my face, and I'm placing this product around the perimeter of the face, including the cheekbones and jawlines. Coming to most exciting part of the video, I'll be using this matte as hell crayon lipstick from Sugar Cosmetics. It is in the shade Scarlet O'Hara. It's supposedly a dupe of MAC Ruby Woo, but I personally have never compared it as I do not have Ruby Woo. But this formula is pretty good. Well, not pretty good, it's actually amazing and one of my favorite formula, as I personally like matte lipstick, and this one lasts for like hours, at least 5 hours. Now I'm taking this Pro Art Lip Precision brush. Just gonna use the same lipstick as my lip liner. Of course, this step is optional. I just like to be very precise with my lips when I'm using bold lipsticks, and this brush is honestly so perfect for precisions. It's called AL36 Pro Art, and I have never picked any other lip brush after getting this, so check it out. I'm going in with Sugar Face Forward Highlighter in the shade 03 Bronze Bellwether. It's actually warm gold shade and very subtle if you ask me. Placing it on the high points of my cheekbones, it's a cream highlighter, so it doesn't have any glitter particles. It's super smooth, but using it with help of sponge, it will make it look even more natural looking. In fact, you can't really see it on camera. It's like very subtle now, but in real life this is such a great product to make you look like you're glowing. I promise I'm almost done. I can be a little forgetful sometimes, so I forgot to put on my mascara earlier. So here we are. Please tag me when you recreate this look. I love to share it on my page. I'll insert my Instagram link in description box. Come and say hi there. Until then, have fun Navratri guys. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.